The Bold and the Beautiful. Steffy's explosive return turns Luna's world upside down in a shocking twist that shakes Los Angeles to its core. Steffy Forrester makes her long-awaited return to town following her maternity leave. And she's not coming back quietly. No sooner does she step foot into Forrester Creations than she sets off a chain of events that tears through the lives of everyone involved, especially Luna Nozawa, who has been clinging to hope and secrecy during Steffy's absence. But hope runs out quickly when Steffy, armed with new intel and a ruthless determination to clean up the Forrester name, throws herself directly into Luna's orbit. The news hits like a bombshell. Luna is pregnant, and Steffy believes her husband, Finn, might be the father. The tension between the women instantly ignites. Steffy, driven by her obsession to protect her family's legacy, doesn't just confront Luna, she issues an ultimatum with brutal finality. Steffy demands that Luna give up the baby, either surrender it for adoption or hand it over to an orphanage. No strings attached. Luna is horrified. The idea of discarding her own child like a mistake is unthinkable. But Steffy is relentless, using her power, influence, and the mounting suspicion around the baby's paternity to back Luna into a corner. Realizing she has no other choice, Luna breaks. Tearfully, she reveals the truth: Finn is not the father. The real father is Remy, a quiet soul hiding in plain sight, tormented by his own secrets. Luna seeks him out, hoping he'll step up and take responsibility. But what she finds is a man paralyzed by fear, not of fatherhood, but of the fallout that could come from his secret relationship with Deacon Sharp. Remy and Deacon's romance is still under wraps, known only to a tight circle of confidants, and the pressure of being pulled into a high-stakes paternity scandal is too much for Remy to bear. Unable to commit, Remy hesitates, and his silence seals the child's fate. Seizing the opportunity, Steffy follows through on her threat. She uses her resources and legal leverage to forcibly place Luna's child into an orphanage. Citing Luna's instability, Remy's unreliability, and the moral decay surrounding the situation. For Steffy, it's a win: justice served, chaos contained, and her family's name kept clean. But for Luna, it's devastation. Imprisoned after a series of prior legal missteps, Luna receives the heartbreaking news that her baby has been taken. Grief turns into desperation. Alone, powerless, and betrayed by everyone she trusted, she hatches a reckless plan: escape. She stages a breakout from her correctional facility, determined to find and reclaim her child, no matter the cost. The escape is harrowing. Luna is on the run, haunted by time slipping away and terrified that her baby will be lost in the system forever. She tracks down the orphanage's location, and under the cover of night, she makes her move. Her plan is simple: get in, get the baby, and disappear. But nothing goes as planned. The baby, still too young, too fragile, cannot be whisked away without serious risk. Luna is forced to pause. Trapped in limbo, carrying her child in her arms, she turns to the one person she hoped never to involve: Sheila Carter. The call shocks Sheila to her core. Once the most feared and manipulative woman in Los Angeles, Sheila has tried, at least on the surface, to embrace redemption, but her maternal instincts run deep, and Luna's broken voice on the other end of the phone pierces even her hardened heart. Without hesitation, Sheila agrees to help. She smuggles Luna and the child into a hidden property far outside city limits. It's no mansion, but it's safe. Sheila provides food, shelter, and even helps with the baby's care. Luna, grateful but wary, begins to recover emotionally, slowly reconnecting with her maternal side. Sheila, for once, seems to have chosen compassion over chaos. But peace doesn't last long. Deacon, ever suspicious of Sheila's late-night absences and her sudden reclusiveness, begins to dig. His instincts tell him something is off. And when he stumbles across evidence linking Sheila to a recent prison escape and a missing infant, he puts the pieces together fast. When Deacon confronts Sheila, she begs for discretion. She tells him the full story. About Steffy's threats. About Luna's desperation. About the innocence of the baby caught in the middle. She pleads with him not to destroy what little life Luna has left. But Deacon stands on a razor's edge. His loyalty to Sheila clashes with his moral compass. If he keeps silent, he becomes complicit. If he speaks out, he risks tearing Luna's life apart all over again, and driving Sheila back into the shadows of her old habits. The clock is ticking. Authorities are closing in. Steffy's power moves have created waves across the city, and Luna's escape has not gone unnoticed. The truth is threatening to explode. And still, Deacon holds all the cards. Will he betray Sheila's fragile trust and turn Luna in for her crimes? Or will he become an accomplice to a runaway mother and her stolen child? One thing is certain: in the world of the bold and the beautiful, Secrets don't stay buried, and every decision has a price. Steffy's return was meant to restore order. But instead, she's reignited a firestorm that could consume them all. And this is only the beginning. Deacon's world starts to spin the moment Luna drops the bomb on him. Her voice is low, steady, and razor-sharp. If you say one word, she warns. Clutching her baby tightly, I'll tell everyone what really happened between us. Or rather, what almost happened. Deacon freezes. He knows exactly what she's talking about, the night that's haunted him ever since. Months ago, back when Luna was vulnerable, newly pregnant, confused and desperate for someone to listen. She came to Il Giardino late at night. Deacon had offered her a drink, a shoulder, and one too many compliments. Lines blurred. For a split second, something could have happened. Something almost did. It didn't go far, but it went far enough to ruin everything if it got out. Deacon's entire image, his fragile redemption arc, his slow crawl back into respectability, his attempts to prove he's a changed man, would be obliterated. Hope would never look at him the same way. Brooke would never forgive him. And Sheila? God knows what she'd do. So when Luna stares him down and threatens to blow it all up, he knows she's not bluffing. He sees it in her eyes. She's not the scared, broken girl he knew before. She's a mother now. Cornered. Dangerous. Desperate. You protect me, Luna hisses. You protect my baby, or your dirty little secret becomes public. Deacon nods, slowly. He's trapped. From that moment on, Deacon becomes Luna's silent ally. He pretends everything is normal, but he's constantly looking over his shoulder. Every knock on the door makes his pulse race. Every unexpected visit feels like the end. But still, he keeps his mouth shut. Meanwhile, Luna, hidden away in Sheila's remote cabin, regains her strength. The baby is growing fast. And though the danger is ever present, there's something calming about being away from the storm. Sheila continues to help, though her nerves are fraying too. Especially now that Deacon is acting jumpy and erratic. She confronts him one night. What are you hiding from me? Deacon dodges, changes the subject, lies through his teeth. But Sheila's instincts are sharp. She knows something's off, and she's starting to suspect that Luna has more power over Deacon than she's letting on. Back in Los Angeles, Steffy remains relentless. The orphanage calls her to report that the child is missing. She's furious, not just because her plan failed, but because it proves Luna is still a threat. She escalates her search, hires private investigators, and puts pressure on law enforcement. Her goal is simple: find Luna, recover the child, and finish what she started. RJ, who had been quiet in the background, starts to ask questions. He still has feelings for Luna. And despite everything, part of him refuses to believe she's truly dangerous. He begins his own quiet investigation, digging into the orphanage disappearance and following the trail back to Sheila. And if Sheila's involved, he knows Deacon can't be far behind. One evening, RJ stakes out Il Giardino. He watches Deacon closely, following him after closing hours. Deacon drives for nearly an hour, then disappears into the hills. RJ follows, keeping his distance, until he sees it. A faint light flickering in a cabin far off the road. He knows he's found something. RJ returns the next night, this time prepared. He brings a camera, determined to get answers. What he captures shocks him. Luna, alive and well, holding her baby. Sheila sitting beside her. Deacon entering the cabin. The images are damning. RJ is torn. He could take the evidence straight to Steffy or the police. But he hesitates. Seeing Luna with her child, peaceful and protective, chips away at the narrative Steffy has been feeding everyone. And RJ can't ignore his gut. This isn't black and white. Something deeper is going on. But just as he's deciding what to do, he gets careless. A twig snaps under his foot. A light turns on inside the cabin. Sheila bursts through the door, gun in hand. Who's out there? RJ barely escapes. The next day, chaos brews. Deacon realizes someone's been watching. Sheila is furious. Luna panics, convinced her days of freedom are numbered. She begs Sheila to help her disappear, this time for good. New ids, a new country, anything. But Sheila refuses. Running again isn't the answer. You need to end this. You need leverage. Luna knows what that means. She returns to Deacon, pushing harder than ever. If you don't help me leave the country, I go public. You flirted with me while I was pregnant. You offered me a drink. You tried to get me to stay the night. The press will love it. And so will Hope. Deacon cracks. He agrees to help Luna flee, but he has one condition. Sheila stays out of it. He doesn't want her dragged deeper into the mess. Luna reluctantly agrees. But nothing is ever simple in their world. Meanwhile, Steffy receives an anonymous envelope. Inside, photos. Luna, the baby, Sheila, Deacon, and a GPS coordinate. Steffy smiles coldly. The war is far from over. And this time, she's not going to lose. Steffy stands in her office at Forrester Creations, eyes locked on the grainy photos in her hand. Each one is a ticking bomb. Luna alive. Luna with the baby. Sheila cradling the child. Deacon entering the cabin. It's all there, undeniable, explosive. She slips the envelope back into her purse, jaw tight with determination. This isn't just about reclaiming control. It's about annihilating anyone who dared to make her look weak. Luna defied her. Deacon betrayed her. And Sheila? Sheila should have been dealt with a long time ago. Steffy doesn't call the cops, not yet. She wants precision, not chaos. She wants to make sure that when the hammer falls, it crushes everyone. She calls in her private security team and orders them to sweep the GPS coordinates immediately. No police, she warns. I want eyes on the ground before anything leaks. Hours later, a drone captures live footage confirming what the photos revealed. Luna is there. The child is healthy. Sheila is armed. And Deacon? Deacon shows up every other night. Steffy now has enough to destroy all three. But she wants one more piece before she strikes, a confession. So she plays it cool. That evening, she shows up at Il Giardino unannounced, sliding into a booth across from Deacon with the confidence of a woman who already knows she's won. Let's not waste time, she says, sipping wine. I know everything. The cabin, the baby, Luna, Sheila, all of it. Deacon's face drains of color. She leans in. Tell me the truth, Deacon. Right now, or I go public and you lose your daughter, your restaurant, and your last shot at redemption. Cornered, Deacon gives in. He confesses, but he spins it the best he can. Luna was desperate. Sheila felt sorry for her. I didn't mean to get involved. I just wanted to protect the kid. But Steffy sees right through him. You're not protecting anyone. You're covering your own ass because Luna has dirt on you. Don't worry, I know about that too. Deacon's silence confirms it. You're done, she says. I'm giving you one chance to walk away. Turn Sheila in. Help me bring Luna and the baby back. Or I release everything, and I promise, the fallout will be nuclear. Deacon doesn't answer. The next morning, Luna wakes to the sound of gravel crunching outside the cabin. She peers through the curtains and sees Deacon's car, but he's not alone. There's another vehicle behind him. Armed men step out, scanning the perimeter. Luna bolts into panic mode. They found us, she screams to Sheila. Sheila grabs the baby, thrusts him into Luna's arms. Take the back exit. Go now. Luna hesitates. What about you? I'll hold them off. Luna vanishes through the trees. Minutes later, Steffy arrives in a sleek black SUV, stepping out in full force. Her team surrounds the cabin. Sheila waits inside, calm and unflinching, gun in hand. Steffy walks in without flinching. You want the baby, Sheila says. She's gone. Steffy doesn't blink. You're going to prison. Sheila laughs. Again? But this time, Steffy came prepared. A camera in her handbag records everything. You just confessed to aiding a fugitive and harboring a kidnapped child. You're done. Sheila lunges forward, but Steffy's team pins her to the ground. It's over. Or so she thinks. Luna, meanwhile, races through the forest with her child, barefoot and shaking. Her only hope is the rendezvous point Deacon gave her the night before. A remote airstrip with a plane fueled and ready. But when she gets there, it's empty. No plane. No Deacon. Just a single envelope taped to a tree. Inside, I'm sorry. I had no choice. They were watching me. You're on your own. Betrayed again. She collapses in the dirt, sobbing, baby clutched to her chest. Hours pass. Darkness falls. Luna hears sirens in the distance and knows the search is tightening. She's running out of food, out of options, out of time. The baby cries relentlessly. Then headlights. A van screeches to a stop. The door slides open, and RJ is behind the wheel. Get in, he yells. Luna doesn't ask questions. She climbs in, breath ragged, eyes wide with disbelief. How did you? I've been tracking you ever since I saw the cabin. I saw the baby. I saw everything. I couldn't let them take you. As they speed away, Luna breaks down. There's nowhere left to go. There is now, RJ replies. I've arranged everything. IDs, cash, passports. We're going to get you out of the country tonight. Luna looks at him, stunned. You'd do that for me? I should have done it a long time ago. Back in Los Angeles, Steffy watches the footage from Sheila's arrest being broadcast on the news. Deacon sits in silence across from her, destroyed. I held up my end, he mumbles. Sheila's gone. I gave you Luna's location. But you didn't stop her, Steffy snaps. You let her run. You let her take that baby. Deacon doesn't respond. Then her phone rings. It's a call from security. We found the escape vehicle. Luna's gone. RJ. Forrester was driving. Steffy stares into space. Her world spins. Her own cousin has betrayed her. And the chase begins again. Because now Luna and RJ are fugitives. The baby is still out there. And Steffy is done playing fair. She's going to bring them all down, even if it means destroying her own family to do it.